how long does this go on for, right? Like, really, like, is it not enough that we've been through what we've been through?
Another proposed class action lawsuit has been filed against Air Canada, Air Transat, Sunwing, WestJet, and their wholesale travel groups. This time for passengers whose all-inclusive vacations were canceled because of COVID-19, and they were offered credits, no refunds.
These companies should reimburse totally the full amount. We're asking for interest, and also we're asking for damages.
This is a second proposed class action lawsuit targeting major Canadian airlines. The other is for flights specifically, which were credited and not refunded.
We were charged for service that was not provided. And to me, that seems fraudulent.
Janice and Paul say Air Canada Vacations refused to refund their nearly $8,000 honeymoon after the airline canceled their trip because of COVID-19. They were supposed to be at Sandals in St. Lucia from May 2nd to 9th.
It's just so upsetting at a time like this when our wedding has been canceled. Now our honeymoon has been canceled. Paul is laid off.
They say other smaller businesses have been more understanding.
Much, much different than how we've been treated by Air Canada at such an unfortunate time.
After fighting for it, their bank filed a chargeback on their credit card, but Air Canada could dispute it.
The balance is still on our credit card, and we're still paying interest on that balance, and all they're offering us is a credit.
The Canadian Transportation Agency says credit vouchers for cancelled travel is acceptable given the pandemic. The European Union and the U.S. have declared passengers are entitled to refunds. In a statement, the Canadian Transportation Agency said their position strikes a balance between passenger protection and airlines' realities in these extraordinary circumstances.
What if one or both of us became ill? What if there's a recurrence of this pandemic and we can't use this credit within the 2-year time frame?
In a statement, Transport Canada said questions about credit for cancelled flights should be directed to the Canadian Transportation Agency. We are working with airlines to find solutions. Any additional measures relating to airlines would be announced in due course. Air Canada did not get back to us. Air Transat, WestJet, and Sunwing did not want to comment on these class actions, but they are offering a credit valid for 24 months, which they say is appropriate given the extraordinary circumstances. To learn more about both class action suits, visit allianceconseil.pro and champlainlawyers.com. A judge must still approve both. In Montreal, Tina Tenneriello, City News.